Quick question, how many times have you picked up your phone today? Go ahead, guess. 10 times? 20? Try 96. That's the average, 96 times a day. Every 10 minutes you're awake, you're reaching for a device that might be quietly destroying your mental health. And here's the kicker, you probably don't even remember half of those times. It's become as automatic as breathing. Except breathing doesn't correlate with a 25% chance of anxiety or depression. Your screen time does. Let me hit you with some data that should honestly terrify us all. The CDC recently analyzed screen time and mental health in teenagers, and what they found isn't just concerning, it's a full-blown crisis hiding in plain sight. Teens who spend 4 or more hours a day on screens, 1 in 4 report symptoms of anxiety or depression. 1 in 4. That's not buried in some obscure journal, that's CDC data, the same organization that tracks pandemics and public health emergencies. Now tracking how much time we spend staring at glowing rectangles because it's making us sick. And before you think, well, I'm not a teenager, so I'm fine, let's be honest, adults aren't immune. We've just become better at rationalizing why we need to be online, for work, for news, for staying connected. But are we actually connected, or are we just glowing in the dark, alone together? Here's my confession, I'm a recovering screen addict. And I know that sounds dramatic, but let me paint you a picture. I'd wake up, and before my feet hit the floor, before I even said good morning to another human, I was scrolling. Emails, news, social media, then breakfast with YouTube, work on a computer all day. Lunch break, more scrolling. Evenings, Netflix, wind down before bed, more phone time. I was spending 8 to 10 hours a day on screens, and I felt empty, anxious. Like I was waiting for something to happen, but nothing ever did. My sleep was garbage. My mood was a roller coaster. Then I saw the research, not just the CDC data, but neuroscience explaining what screens do to our brains. Once I understood it, I couldn't unsee it. So I ran an experiment on myself. And what happened? That's what I'm here to tell you. Because if you're feeling anxious, depressed, or just off, your screen time might be the variable you haven't considered. Let's talk about why this happens. Your brain has a reward system, dopamine pathways that evolve to reinforce survival behaviors. Food, dopamine hit. Social connection, dopamine hit. Achievement, big dopamine hit. Now enter smartphones and social media. Every notification, like, or comment gives a micro hit of dopamine. But here's the catch. These rewards are unpredictable. You never know when the next one's coming. And unpredictable rewards, they're the most addictive kind. It's the same mechanism as a slot machine. Pull. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. Keep pulling, keep checking, keep scrolling. Over time, your brain's baseline dopamine levels drop. You need more stimulation to feel normal. Real-world joys, reading, walking, talking, feel dull in comparison. And when you're not getting those hits, anxiety, restlessness, irritability. Screens aren't just a distraction, they're hijacking the very systems that regulate your mood and motivation. But here's what really got me. It's not just what screens do to your brain, it's what they're taking away. You have 24 hours in a day. Subtract sleep, if it's quality, which it often isn't when screens are involved, and you've got 16 waking hours. If you spend 4 of those on non-work screen time, that's 25% of your waking life. Time that could have been spent on moving your body. Exercise increases brain growth factors, regulates cortisol, and literally changes your brain chemistry. Sleeping better. Blue light suppresses melatonin, wrecking your sleep cycle. Real social interaction, eye contact, laughter, presence. That's what our brains were built for. Screens aren't just bad, they're stealing time from the very things that make us mentally healthy. So, what's the fix? Go off-grid, live in a cabin? Tempting, but no. The answer is something I call strategic disconnection, and it's simpler than you think. Strategy number 1, the 90-minute rule. Your brain operates in 90-minute focus cycles. So after every 90 minutes of screen time, take a real break. Not scroll Instagram for 5 minutes. A real analog break, walk around, stretch, step outside, stare out a window if you have to. I started doing this, and my focus improved. My anxiety dropped, and my productivity skyrocketed. The key isn't to avoid screens completely, it's to build rhythm. Real time. Screen time. Real time. Strategy number 2, digital detox weekends. Once a month, I do a full digital detox weekend. Friday evening to Sunday evening, no phone, no laptop, no TV. The first time I was anxious. What if I missed something? But you know what happened? Nothing bad and everything good. I read 3 books that weekend, cooked meals instead of ordering delivery, called friends instead of texting, went for walks without earbuds. By Sunday night, my brain felt quiet, clear, and Monday morning, I didn't have FOMO, I had peace. Strategy in a 3, reclaim evening hours. And here's the third strategy that changed everything. No screens after 8 p.m. After 8, phones go in another room. Laptop closed, TV off. The first week felt weird, like I didn't know what to do with myself. But by week 2, I started falling asleep faster. Waking up refreshed, dreaming again. Science backs it up. Blue light suppresses melatonin by up to 50%. That's the difference between I slept and I feel rested. Now I can hear some of you saying, but I need my phone for work, or I need to stay connected. Really? You need to check work emails 96 times a day? You need to scroll TikTok at midnight to stay connected? We've normalized constant connection, and it's costing us our mental health. The truth? Most of our screen time isn't necessary. It's habitual. It's how we avoid stillness, boredom, or even uncomfortable emotions. But avoiding feelings doesn't make them disappear. It just makes them louder. And over time, that shows up as anxiety, burnout, or depression. Here's what I want you to remember. Your brain wasn't designed for infinite scroll. It was designed for sunrise and sunset, for movement, connection, and rest. You don't have to overhaul your digital life overnight. Just try one manageable change, like taking 90-minute screen breaks during the day or setting an 8 p.m. screen cutoff. Stick with it consistently for a couple of weeks. Notice how you feel. Or try planning a single digital-free weekend this month. Then decide if you're ready to take it a step further. Small, sustainable shifts create real transformation. This isn't about perfection, it's about progress. If you want more science-backed strategies to take control of your mental health, visit NVelUp.care. We're building a community for people done with quick fixes and ready for lasting change. Because here's the truth, your mood isn't broken, it's just been hijacked by technology designed to keep you scrolling. It's time to cut the screen and reclaim your life.